I'm not sick.
I'm not sick as you're in bed and coughing your lungs out. By the way, I just started the stream.
Did you start the stream now?
Yes, I did.
You're lying to me.
Robin, you got the notification, didn't you?
No.
Oh god. Let me go back
I
to
don't-
YouTube then.
Oh,
Robin,
well.
you liar. It is on.
I don't know! Hold on.
Don't you have your phone right next to you?
No, actually not. Hold on.
I'm really holding on here.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Welcome! There we go.
Unfortunately, your little thing there, you got cut out in the middle of it because you were so loud. Yeah, that's the thing with your microphone, Reverend. I noticed that whenever you get super loud, it just cuts you out.
Oh, it's because I have noise suppression power on.
Oh, maybe you should turn that off. You haven't set it on in Discord, right?
Yeah?
Okay, yeah, everyone turns it off.
Oh. Better now?
Well, yell, and then I'll know. No, you still got cut out.
Wow, really?
Yell for a couple of words.
You are a piece of freedom, Brandon!
Go a little bit louder.
I can't, the house owner.
Oh, right. Okay, well, you didn't cut out then, so I think you're good.
Okay, fuck you. Anyway, yeah, so me and Spurs is gonna play this game.
Yes, we're only gonna play for a couple minutes, so, Revan, this was a good live stream.
Yeah, it was really good.
Alright, so goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
No. Alright, so, you fell asleep last time when we ended.
No,
So
I didn't.
how much... Well, yes, you did. I heard you snoring. I have the footage.
What did I fall asleep? No, wait, I watched you kill a... No! I made moaning sounds.
Yes! And I was like, Revan, hey, Revan, and you were just...
Yeah.
Snoring.
No, I was alive. I ended! I was...
Okay, you little shiz. Let me open up Chrome.
No!
Let me open up
No,
Chrome so I can go
no!
to YouTube to the last part.
I don't...
And I'm going to show this to you. I'm going to prove myself
No!
right here.
Please watch it before you show it.
Too late.
Just make sure. I'm so sure I didn't fall asleep. Then I was like, I was awake, and then you was like, I told you I'm so tired right now, and then you
Oh,
left.
I'm so tired.
Can I just die now?
Too late.
I did. Kevin, this is not just. Let's continue this game before I actually get tired. I want to go to bed.
Okay. And I had it open and everything.
Yeah, well, nobody cares.
Alright, well, you fell asleep last time, so do you remember the choice that this person gave us?
So you killed the principal, I remember.
Yes.
Wait, do you have a choice?
Yeah. Well, actually, before that, I need to show up a couple of things that I did off screen. Like I said, I wanted to do that little side quest that involved the rumor.
What rumor?
Well, we have a lot to check out. So let me load up this save state. Oh wait, that's not the right save state. Okay, that definitely isn't the right save state either. Okay, it's this one.
Okay.
Okay, so we got a rumor from this guy when we talked to him in, I think it was the second floor. He mentioned something about seeing a demon called Hanako, which is Japanese rumor demon known as Hanako the Toilet. You spread this rumor to the Kuzunoha Detective Agency, and then you can get this random encounter of Hanako here. She's a toilet.
Hi, toilet.
She is a rumor demon. Hey, you flush the toilet.
No.
So yeah, you can get these like extra rumors from characters that you meet along the way in dungeons. where if you spread it to the agency, you can end up fighting the demon and getting a reward for it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you showed us that. I remember.
Alright, so I ended up killing the toilet. And
Why
I
did
got
you kill the toilet?
because the guy needed proof in order to show his friends that he is not crazy.
But he's crazy.
I mean, yes, he is, but we want whatever he's going to give to us. So let's check it out.
Spirit. We never fought a toilet.
Well, technically, it was never real to begin with until we spread the rumor.
Spirit.
Yes.
You are the toilet.
Flushing sound effect. And then
Don't flush
Tatsuya
it.
just flushes into the floor.
Don't flush and drive.
No one's gonna get that.
Yeah. Me and I just tell him. Me and Spirit been watching some anime meme wines or something like that, and some of the main jokes there was, million people are getting slapped every year. Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. It gets even weirder at a certain point. Like, thousands of people don't know how to speak. Don't drink and drive. So yeah, in order, returning Hanako's name tag, which by the way, the toilet had a name tag, he gave us 5 slippery powders, which recovers all unconscious characters, but it kills the user.
I wanted to make a joke.
What kind of joke?
Millions of people have their own personas and shadows, restricting their own feelings about things. Don't drink and drive.
Every day, people meet random monster toilets in the middle of their school. Don't drink and drive,
Don't
kids.
drink and drive.
And yeah, our party members here are telling us, hey, we might end up meeting... Slippery powder. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. We might end up meeting people who also encounter demons, or supposedly encounter demons. And so we could spread the rumor to get more stuff from them. So that is one thing I did off-screen. I also met this guy.
Spirit,
Yes?
I had a rumor that I was a millionaire. Can we spread that around?
Only if people believe it.
Well,
So I
but
met...
it's a rumor for a reason, Spirit.
Yes, but if people don't believe it, then it won't be a rumor.
Yeah, that's why you spread a rumor.
Okay. Then you are a millionaire, Reverend. Can I have $5,000?
Oh, yeah, sure, here.
Oh.
And you a single penny.
I'm going to spend it all on games that I can send to Revan.
Please kill Spirit.
Okay, so I found this room while I was doing my off-screen stuff, and this is a pretty important room. This guy says, it's just that you stand out, you know? That's why everybody makes these sort of rumors. Take it as a compliment. They just want to know more about you. Of course, some rumors aren't as good as others, like the one about the scar on your back from when you got struck by that knife. So there's a rumor about us, about a scar on our back. And apparently we were shanked. If you talk to Maya, she says, could the student that kid's talking about be... No. I think she's referring to this person. The horror-loving female student. It's your type of person, Revan.
Is this my wife?
The arsonist from 10 years ago was rumored to be none other than Tatsuya Sudo, a student from our own school.
That kind of sounds like our name. Tatsuya
Yes.
Suo.
Yes.
According to the rumors, he started making a fuss about hearing the voices of aliens, and some men wearing black clothes came in and took him away. Was he abducted by aliens, or was he forced to live in a mental institution? Either way,
It's an awesome story. So yeah, this character comes back every now and then. She loves horror stuff.
I like her.
I do too.
what's wrong with Maya?
Can I-
Could she be afraid?
Can I date her?
She's a high school student.
Oh. Earlier?
Wait until she's 18.
Isn't that earlier then?
Is this the third year?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you, dude.
Okay, depending on the tie. Okay, she has a blue tie, so it's in her 4th year. So she could actually be 18.
Yay!
Good for you.
Tatsuya, did you get
I'm
stabbed
gonna
by
go
somebody?
masturbate now.
Okay.
No, I'm
He's
joking.
gonna masturbate to the haunted toilet.
Yeah! Toilet!
Huh? Is a persona really a good thing? You dumb fuck. Of course a persona's a good thing.
Oh my god, he actually said dumb fuck. What the fuck?
He did call Lisa an ass in the last part.
Yeah, that I remember. That was hilarious.
This game doesn't play around. Also, I went back to the Velvet Room because we got a couple cards last
Stop
time.
skipping!
I made a bunch of save states.
Skipping?
So I went to the Velvet Room and I made a couple of personas. I'm gonna show them off right here and there just so you can see the persona animations.
Skipping.
First things first, we're gonna make a pixie.
Skipping.
You can add spell cards, which gives it extra spells, and incense cards, which raises its stats, but we don't have any at the moment.
Like a Sabatama Tensei?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here are the spells that Pixie will learn. She will start out with Dia, but as her rank goes up, she will learn the other spells.
Oh.
Also,
Resist-
Geo is supposed to be Zeo.
Resist light. I guess that could be a good attack.
Yeah.
What attack? You know what? I'm gonna remove one of the heavy attacks.
Also,
of
here's
hers.
the persona animation. Igor talks into his phone. And the cards are summoned.
Jesus. Let's see,
It's very fancy.
Wow, Heart. You're a pixie too? Nice to meet you, Heart.
So I removed Alice one week. I gave her resistance against light attacks,
Ooh.
so she technically doesn't have any weakness. And all I removed was heavy attack, dark attack against everything.
That's really good.
Yeah, so I just removed a heavy dark attack, you could say.
Mm-hmm. Next up is Harpy. She mostly uses wind spells.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I already have a die for me where it does 2 to 5 random damage against enemies, and I want to rather have control over who I damage. Now.
So you choose me, huh? My name is Harpy. I think we can get along fine.
No,
I was expecting Ribbon to say, Mommy, sorry, Mommy, sorry.
I'm not a cliche.
Come on, Harpies are like the go-to.
Finally, I'm not lost anymore.
BDB poltergeist. Oh, what did you find?
No, I was stuck in a map.
Repeat that.
I was stuck in a map!
Oh!
BDB poltergeist.
You are me?
Okay.
Oh yeah, you do resemble me. Okay, let's play tricks together.
I don't like that thing.
I like him. He's a baby.
Oh,
He's very tiny. And that is currently all the personas that I made. Yeah, we can't make any of these yet because I don't have the amount of cards for them and also the level. You can technically make personas up 5 levels higher than your main character's level. Which is better than most SMT games where you can only make them at the level that you are.
Yeah.
Also, this guy, the Demon Painter, as you talk to demons, you will get something called free tarot cards if you have a contract with them. So basically, if you have a contract, which you need to make them happy, and then you get them interested, they will not only give you cards of their Arcana, but also some extra free cards, which you can use with the Demon Painter to make Arcana cards that you can't normally get, or just Arcana cards in general.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to show it off real quick. I can use 7 free tarot cards to make 7 magician cards. And that's just how it is. You can definitely tell that there's a lot of grinding involved when making personas in this game. Oh, also, I didn't even mention, but the Velvet Room music. Do you recognize this song, Robin?
It's the same one from The Evil Within?
Yeah. They use a lot of classical music for the Velvet Room. Not just the basic Velvet Room thing. I'm personally a fan of that.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, and that's all that I did off screen. So let's go back to the event that we were doing. So we just killed the principal. Well, the principal killed himself. And this girl comes in... Technically, yeah. This girl comes in and she's worried like, oh no, is the principal dead? Because, you know, he's nowhere to be found. And now we have an option. We can tell her, yeah, he died, or no, he's alive.
Let's tell her that he's dead.
He's dead? Okay.
Yeah, he's dead. Piece of shit.
No way! So he died trying to save us. Thanks, Principal. And goodbye.
What?
Remember, they were all mind controlled by the principal to thinking that he was a good guy. And that he is, like, the person that they should all believe in no matter what. She seemed to take it seriously. I hope she doesn't start spreading rumors about it. Anyway, let's head over to Peace Diner, okay? So because we told her that the principal is dead, she's now going to spread that to everyone. It'll become a rumor, so now the principal is actually dead.
Yeah,
but
he would kill someone in any regard.
But if we were to have told her that he was alive, that would have spread the fact that he's alive, and that rumor would have came true. So then he would have actually been alive.
Ah.
Yeah, we're changing reality here.
But, so if we said he's alive, he would just came back to life and fight us again.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
Very much so.
I should run away.
I wanted to show something off here. A couple of fusion spells that I got off screen. One of them is really good here. I think it's Blazing Hell? No. Mega Blaze, right. So I need fire, wind, and fire. I do this specific fusion spell, and I killed off the other demon. This is basically an AoE fusion spell, so you do damage to everyone.
Yay!
And this is what I use to basically go through all the battles. There are a lot of really, really good fusion spells in this game. I'll show them off when we eventually get them, but yeah. They are incredible. Almost game-breaking, even.
It legit breaks your game!
Yeah, it causes the game to crash.
Self-destruct mode activated. Uh-oh, here it goes again.
Hello, Druid.
Hi, Druid.
Oh, hi, Druid.
Why did I just feel I want to be aggressive and just be like, fuck you!
I mean, that is basically you in a nutshell.
Yeah, it is me.
I swear I did not kill the demons. I did not. I did not. Oh, hi, Druid. Druid is apparently sleeping with my wife.
How dare you, Spirit, sleep with his wife?
What? No, no, he's sleeping with my wife.
Spirit,
Yeah?
we know the truth. You go to jail, you stuff.
Yeah. I go to jail just for having my wife cuck me?
Yeah.
I mean, worse things could have happened.
And you have to stay in a room of nightmare.
Ooh! Okay, so another thing that I didn't mention is whenever you finish a battle with the fusion spell, you get a mutation. And mutation either results in you getting 2 ranks in your persona, their stats increase, not your character stat, your persona stats, or something very special, you can end up getting a persona mutation, which if you take it to the Velvet Room after that, they will mutate into a completely different persona. They might even mutate into the very special and rare Minor Arcanas. I'll show those off whenever I get them.
No.
You're right, I won't. But yeah, battles at this point have become incredibly easy to do. And very fast as well. Oh wow, Pixie learned Sukukaja just from the mutation. Oh yeah, they can also learn special skills as well.
Pixie learned gun.
Oh, it's too bad she can't actually get a gun in these games. And if we try to go back to the school, they won't let us. So make sure you get everything from there. Alright, new location, Yumazaki. This is the entertainment district where they have a special casino, a dance club, and a CD shop, which we can't go in there yet. Oh yeah, they also have a gym. Gold. For now, we need to head to Peace Diner, which means let's go to the other shops.
No.
This is one of my favorite shops because the guy who's running it is a very interesting character. Or at the very least, very interesting character. Or looking character. Yeah, welcome, right? I'm a foreign exchange student, but I've got some handmade accessories for sale. I have to earn a living here after all. I love the way his nose is just super giant, and his eyes are like looking the other directions. I kind of feel like this is how Japanese people see Americans.
Look at his face and tell me there's a god. He made me his own image.
Konnichiwa, my good man. Thanks for coming. Can I say they're all handmade? They're all original. Just a pallid hairpin? No thanks, dude. Yeah, he doesn't really sell that many good stuff. At least until you spread a rumor about him.
That his nose is big?
Well, he already has a big nose, so that'll just make it... Oh god, if we spread a rumor that his nose is big, he might end up getting Igor's nose.
How best do you think he got that nose?
Oh, he secretly has a persona.
No.
Well, that's strange. Hanaji isn't here. I was sure we'd see her, chowing down on a big peace burger.
Oh, hey.
No.
I really like this character. Mostly because of her blue hair and the feathers in her braids.
Huh? Is that you, Lisa? I never expected to bump into a place like this. Oh, you're that girl who works on the school newspaper with Hanaji. Chikolin, right?
She also has a funny name. Chikolin the Rumor Monger.
What? You're forgetting who I was for a second there, didn't you? Well, at least you remembered in the end, so I'll let that slide for now.
Chika Ueda, newspaper writer of Seven Sisters High, known as Chikolin the Rumor Monger. She is sloppy, but gets...
with her head.
I mean, she kind of looks like she's saying that. She's sloppy, but gets information quicker than anyone, even faster than Hanaji.
Cool. Hey, do you know where Hanaji is?
Oh.
I had a feeling you'd ask that. I was searching for info on the emblem's curse with Hanaji, after all. We came across some info that some K-ass-you gay Ama boy was the one who started the rumors of the illness, and that he was in the Zodiac, which is the dance club. Hanaji snuck in to get the details.
She snuck in? There's no way a fat girl like her could sneak in there without being noticed.
And then she's just using the Solid Snake trick of hiding underneath a box.
Hey, Underpants gang leader, don't be stupid. Didn't you just notice that she said the one who started the rumor was a boy from that school? No way! Nobody in our school is that much of a coward. They know that I wouldn't let them get away with it. That porker just got the wrong idea.
Jesus, fat shaming there, Ikichi.
Hanya said that a student from that school started that rumor. Though, that makes 2 witnesses. You still doubt that it's true? It's just because everyone's jealous of us. I'll show you that those rumors aren't true.
And then Yuki's like, okay, enough. Yeah, just stop. Enough already, okay?
We should just go to Zodiac and find out the truth for ourselves, don't you think? If the rumor turns out to be true, Ikiji, then you can just make that student pay for it. Deal? Zodiac! That's the club, right? Well, better hurry.
Alright, so we have our next destination. Although if we talk to Chikolin, we can actually spread rumors with her. Let's see. Let's learn about all these rumors that she has. She has a rumor for a weapon shop in Rengadai.
First you have to tell me what you know. Oh yeah? Principal Hanya's hair is the real deal? I was so totally convinced he wore a toupee that I wanted to try and pull it off of his head. No, I don't think I'll go through with it. That was kind of a long time ago anyway. That shop, Time Castle, isn't just selling clocks, they've been selling weapons too. Apparently they're pawning off interior goods at a discount price. So, how it works in this game is that you talk to rumor mongers in each section of the town, and they will give you rumors about weapons shops and item shops that you can then spread to make sure that that particular shop is selling a certain thing. So now we can spread a rumor that Rosa Candida is selling defensive gear. The lineup is fantastic but really expensive. Another thing is that you can learn rumors of the same shop, but they'll be slightly different. Like basically, one person will say that there's a shop that sells armor, but it sells it at a very low price, and it's not really that good. And there will be another rumor where they sell armor, but it's very expensive, but it's a really good set of armor. So basically, you spread the rumors of whatever you want, depending on how much you want to spend and how good you want the item to be.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, and then you get rumors like this, where you can turn the Mu Continental Shop into a casino. And apparently it has really good buyback on blackjack.
I'm not that girl who writes for the school newspaper anymore. I'm Chikolin the rumor monger. If you need to know about anything, you can always ask me.
No.
Also, we can buy stuff from the shop.
Ooh. You must be well traversed indeed to have arrived at this, the Peace Diner. Now come, or come now, have ye decided upon an order? Let's eat some stuff.
I'm going to get a chicken burger. And that increases Tatsuya's vitality by 4 points. Ikiji, you probably won't eat much, so you'll probably get some french fries. Ginkgo, get that big piece burger. Maya will probably like a fresh shake, and Yuki can try out the fish burger. So yeah, you buy stuff from the shops that is food, and it increases your stats by a small margin. It only lasts for like a couple of minutes in dungeons, so it's not really that worth it.
Saying it's not worth it, Spirit. But have you ever actually wanted it?
I mean, I would love a fresh hamburger.
I'm so glad I have my license now, so I can just drive.
McDonald's, McDonald's.
Basically. Every time Reverend drives to McDonald's, he just sings that. Oh, by the way, this character right here, she's wearing the St. Hermelin High outfit. Same outfit of the school that Yuki went to.
No.
Which is weird because the school isn't in this town.
Maybe it's because the rumor said that there's no school in that area.
Yeah, but then why is she wearing her outfit?
Hey, even though the school is gone doesn't mean the outfits are.
I mean, that's true. They are pretty stylish.
Exactly. Even though you nuke Japan, the Japanese still come back.
Yeah. That may be a spoiler for SMT5, but yeah. Alright, let's go to Club Zodiac. Oh my god, they have a disco ball. This is so 90s.
Running in the 90s.
I knew where I want to be. Noriko. So you were here after all. Come on, you're going home with me.
No.
Yeah! And then everyone just looks at her because she's yelling in a club. Noriko, what are you doing here? Looks like she hasn't given up on Anna Yoshizaka yet. Oh, she's lighting a cigarette. Don't do that. Smoking is bad for your health. If you do that, you won't be able to run again. Interestingly enough, that cigarette and her smoking was censored in the PSP version.
Wow.
Because she is a teenager.
And?
I don't know. Japan is... the PSP version has a lot of censorship. Anna Yoshizaka. Tatsuya's former classmate. She dropped out of Seven Sisters High. Now she's become completely withdrawn. But up until she had an accident, she was the school's track star. So the background of this character is that she got into a hit-and-run accident from a guy, and that caused her to basically be injured enough to not become a track star anymore.
Yeah.
And so she basically became rebellious and is no longer going to school. Hey,
Damn.
Do I really bother you that much? You're so stupid! And there goes the only friend that she probably had.
Aww.
Yuki just straight up took the cigarette. Cut that out. Trying too hard to look cool is not cool. You want to voice Anna here? She doesn't have much lines.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Yukino Mayuzumi, a photographer in trading.
What do you care what I do? Would you just get out of my face?
God, goodness, that cigarette did not help her.
Consume the unholy.
Oh no, she's trying to summon Cthulhu. Only if you start listening to the advice of others and stop trying to summon demons. Otherwise, it's your own fault.
What a load of crap.
Well, aren't you angry?
You're not gonna change anything. I hate it if you went through all that trouble for nothing.
Dang, she's like really down in the rut. Like, anger is like completely gone. Hey, you came here to talk smack? You must think you're pretty cool guys. Oh no, we're being threatened by high school students. You're from 7th, huh? If you don't go home quickly, that creepy old principal of yours is gonna be mad. Well, joke's on you, we killed the principal. Everybody, that's enough. Try to behave a bit more elegantly. You don't want me to get angry, do you? Michelle?
It's so many jokes I can say there.
Do tell at least one of them.
I'm gonna Hulk out.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. It's Ikichi Mashina. Nobody's gonna listen to you anymore. You're not the leader of our gang anymore. Oh, someone got ousted. What are you saying? What's up with all of ya? We've got a new head of the gang. Our new head's really strong. All the gang at Kasugayama High that used to follow you decided to go with the head, Sugimoto. Sugimoto, the head of Kasugayama High? So while we were away, Ikiji was apparently dethroned. That was quick. Don't you dare fuck with me!
So what they tell us that we need to do is murder people. Got it. Good.
I mean, we've already murdered the principal, so it's a good start. Help me! You punks think the head is stronger than your gang leader? Who gave you that idea? Tell me! I heard the rumor. The head's stronger than the gang leader. Everybody's been saying it. You went ahead and replaced him? You went ahead and replaced him when he didn't even know about it? Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions? If this is all because of rumors, then this Sugimoto kid's probably connected to the Joker, don't you think? It's all clear to me now. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Nobody can become the
glasses on spirit.
Nobody can be. Reverend, I can't see. It's too dark. Nobody can become the top dog at high school and suddenly that's that. I really can't read today, can I?
No, apparently not.
Okay. Time to do the tongue exercises. Reverend, pull on my tongue.
No.
Aw. Nobody can become the top dog at high school that suddenly without using a few tricks. By the way, did you ever hear anything about the cursed emblem at Sevens? Surely you have. Well, it seems that rumor came out of K-Ass High. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Maya, please don't call it that. That's why you need your reading glasses. Or to fix your glasses. Wow, I really can't read today, Druid.
Nasty.
We're the ones who spread the rumors for the head, and whatever punishment Seven's got is what they deserved. Hey, what gives? What did Sugimoto have against our school anyway? We're gonna hear that from Sugimoto himself. Hey, where's Sugimoto now? In a secret club area. A secret club? I'm gonna beat him to a pulp for letting this get out of hand. Wait a second,
No.
Underpants gang leader. Hey, did a girl named Hanaji come in here? She was doing some research about the cursed emblems. I don't know anything about Hanaji, but some girl named Miyabi Hanakoji went into the secret club to meet up with the head, which is the name of Ikiji's girlfriend, so he immediately knows who that is. Hanakoji went to Sugimoto? This ain't happening. Ikiji, wait, it's too dangerous to go alone. Here, take this. Nope, he just goes along anyways. And we just lost Ikiji. The Underpants gang leader went off on his own. But who cares about him? It's Hanaji we have to worry about. Are we going to go after her too? No. Let's go home.
No. Home is horrible.
You're right. Our parents are abusive, apparently.
Yes.
I just love how you can just turn the camera around and just see everything in the room. I heard this a long time ago, but there's a secret club hidden in this club. There's a secret club hidden in this club. Okay. So, I think one of these people, I can spread a rumor about the club itself. The truth is I hate Sugimoto. Maybe because he's kind of the guy who picks on the weak. Seriously, why's a guy like that the head? Kind of makes you wonder. The guy that everyone hates ends up being the leader of everything. So quickly, without any trouble whatsoever. Smells like a rumor. Alright, Rebel. Do you have any conversations that we can bring up? Because this is going to be a bit of a long dungeon. And Reverend fell asleep. Okay, did Ikiji take the persona that I needed for the fusion? Okay, thank goodness. I gave him Radamantis, so I still have the personas that can actually use the fusion spell that I want. I should probably still use Mahagi. Oh! Okay, I learned a new fusion spell. The wind version of the AoE fusion. Not bad at all. Especially since Ratatosuke is apparently weak to it. Parameters increased. I think I can actually hear him snoring. Revan! That's... Oh, I wanted to look at that painting. I mean, considering I have the wind version and the fire version, I'll probably just use the wind version. Especially since Ratatosuke is weak to wind. How long has this stream been going? 41 minutes, and he already fell asleep. Wow, that's a new record. Okay. So he fell asleep. I think we're going to do a short Persona 2 stream today. I just exit out of the call. I'm going to go through the entire dungeon without him because I know that Revan isn't really all that keen about the dungeons. Also, I really need to just talk to him about sleeping during Persona streams. Or maybe I should just start these streams like extremely early. Wait, did we get the modification ability? Oh, sweet! Pixie got it! That means we can actually modify Pixie to become a brand new persona. And my dog is crying in the background. Alright, 1 second everyone, I'll be right back. First Revan falls asleep. And then my dog is crying like crazy. So, since this is going to be a short stream, at least until I get to the end of the dungeon, I'll probably play some other game right after this. Yeah, what the heck is this? Is this like a giant coin or something? Looks like a giant coin. That kind of looks like a door, but I know it isn't. Zombie DJs. I forgot about these guys. Oh my god, this is actually their names. I was kidding. Interesting voice lines as well. What you looking at? It's gonna kill ya. Alright, well, since they're zombies, obviously they might be weak to fire. One thing that I kind of feel... Wait. It didn't ask me to confirm it. These voice lines. Hey, 2 ranks up. Awesome. So yeah, one thing I kind of miss from Eternal Punishment specifically, because I play more Eternal Punishment than Instant Sin. It is my favorite game of all time, so I'm more used to that one. In Eternal Punishment, you had the ability to turn off battle animations for when you just want to get through like a dungeon or just grinding, stuff like that. Makes things a little bit more easier. Oh, this is the guy who spread the rumor. The second floor is a maze, or so it's rumored, and apparently lots of good stuff's laying around, it seems. But they'll get mad at me if I go up there. This is getting to be a problem. With all that racket, the K-ass high students always going in and out, this place has really taken a turn for the worse. That kind of looks like a door. Looks like it has a handle, but we can't enter it. I like the fact that the texture for the disco light is above everyone. It's kind of like in a cone shape formation. You can actually see it when you move around the camera. It's a cone formation texture, and the tip of it is right on the disco ball. That's really neat. This game continues to impress me with its graphical fidelity. Yes, 2D graphics were kind of out of style around this point. Everyone was sort of progressing to 3D with stuff like Final Fantasy, Metal Gear Solid. Especially around this point, which was 1999. Yeah, that was like a year or two before the PS1's lifespan ended. But it's still interesting to see all this stuff. Okay, so we got a modification super early. Let's see, what can we modify? Oh, Igor is explaining about persona mutations. You are familiar with fusion spells, correct? When you use it, there's a chance it will cause a persona to mutate. There are personas that increase in abilities, and others that gain new spells, but there are ones that become a different persona. But to do so, they need my help, so such a change occurs, please come to me. Of course, it is not necessary that you mutate your persona. After mutation, a persona returns to rank 1, so please decide on your own whether or not to mutate it. Also, if you have the same post-mutated persona, it might not let the mutation happen, so be warned. Special trick for mutations is there is a very high chance that any persona can mutate into the poltergeist. So, a trick is that you have a poltergeist in your Velvet Room stock here. You just have it there for the entirety of the game, and you don't even have to use it. You just need to just have it in your stock, and a persona will never mutate into it again because you already have one. So the mutations will be something completely different. So with Pixie, oh right, I need to change Lisa's equipped persona, which is something that a lot of people do not do whenever they get a mutated persona. And there's a very special mutation that you can get later on in the game, which a lot of people don't realize that, hey, you can actually get the mutation. You just need to de-equip the persona out of that particular person. I didn't expect to get Hote this early, but he has Estoma. So, I was worried that the dungeons would be super long for Revan, and, you know, he would end up being bored in eventual later live streams. But now that I have Estoma in my party, this game has just gotten extremely easy. We didn't get the spell in Persona 1 for some reason. They didn't have it in Persona 1. But Estoma is a mainstay in the S&T franchise, at pretty much any other game besides Persona 1. It is the spell that you use to decrease the encounter rate. Any demon that is under or lower level than your main character's level, or the highest main character's level, it will repel the battle. So it's basically just like the max repels, or just repels in general in Pokemon. So we're totally going to do this. We're going to mutate the Pixie into Hote. Also, I didn't check what arcana this thing was. I believe this is one of the minor arcana personas. Oh, life is like a burning torch. I am here to prevent that flame from going out. I'm Hote, another self of yours at your service. Something that only Persona 2 does, and not a lot of the other games do, is that it has personas of minor arcanas. Arcanas that aren't of the major ones, but of ones that you rarely see when you dabble into tarot cards. So Hote is of the Rod Arcana, the Rod Minor Arcana. There's 4 minor arcanas in this game. There's Rod, Sword, Cup, and Coin. I believe some of them are of that name, but in Persona 2 Eternal Pleasure, they change Rod into Wand. But yeah, this one, Hote Rod, he is really good. A really great early game persona. He has Agi and a bunch of other spells that were also good that I didn't didn't give note to. But yeah, he's another fire persona. He voids fire and reflects nuclear. He may be weak to water, but he's really good early on. In fact, so good that I'm probably going to switch Volcanus off of Tatsuya. I cannot do that yet. Okay. Apparently I can't do that in the stock. I need to do it in the menu. Which is fair. So yeah, Hote, level 10 and SP use of 8. It's going to be a lot of SP use, but thankfully I've increased Tatsuya's tech stat to a high amount, so he has a lot of SP compared to everyone else. Now let's check out his personality and comment. One of the 7 gods of luck, god who spreads patience and peace. Very nice, very nice. And since we got rid of our Pixie, I kind of want to make another one. I just hope that we have enough cards to make... Oh yeah, we totally do. Alright, so Pixie. Pixie. We're gonna make another one just because. I can't believe he fell asleep this early. Granted, in Norway... Oh, by the way, I'm eating a sandwich. In Norway, it's like 5 in the morning, so he's been up all night. I would have started this live stream earlier, but he kind of had other plans, and we probably weren't going to do the live stream if he was tired, and if I knew he was tired, then I probably would have just saved it for tomorrow. Considering he's fell asleep in like 3 live streams so far, I am totally going to just do a live stream with him tomorrow as soon as I get home from what I do on Tuesdays. He owes me that. Oh yeah, I didn't show off this little thing here. You know me, you're also you. There's probably no difference between the two. Billions of people live in the world around you. You're merely one of many. Oh, I already did it. Let me make a quick save on 1 and load the Velvet Room quick save that I had before we killed the principal. Because there's a special conversation here that you can get at the beginning of the game with Nanashi. Why were you born? I don't know if I ever asked myself that question before. Can I ask you why you were born? Oops. Well, we can show off all the answers here. So I answered, I don't know. You are the 312th person to give me that answer. I'm jealous of you and your ability to answer a question by yourself. And so he asks us again. Let's say, I know, but I'm not telling. You are the 276th person to give me that answer. Is it even possible to know why? You ask yourself a question, give an answer, but what swayed you to that choice? I want to know. What's interesting is that he mentions the fact that multiple people have answered him this question, which means there have been like over 500 Persona users that have entered into the Velvet Room at this point. That is a bit fascinating. If we answered that that I'm not sure, then Yi says, you are the first to respond in this way. You are the same as I am. You cannot ask yourself such a question. Perhaps there is a part of yourself which is incomplete. That feels like the most correct answer in terms of our character, because he's a blank slate at this moment. But if we answer to find an answer... if we choose to find an answer, which was the correct answer in Persona 1 that we needed to give to the little girl and Guido, he answers, or he says, you are the 43rd person to give this answer. You are still on your journey after all. Your journey will be blessed by this way of thinking, I'm sure. Hold it. The 17th man who gave me that same answer left this rebirth orb behind. I certainly don't need it. And with that we get a rebirth orb item. That is, I believe, a basic revival item? Yes. It is a revival, not a revival bead, but something of the sort. All people are the same.
They wander endlessly in search of something. That is the cross that they must bear. Alright, so let's load this state. Yeah, so he won't give us that question anymore. This room, standing at the rift of consciousness and unconsciousness, you can hear the sound that is older than humanity itself. 'Tis a journey filled with so many beautiful things to see. With this song, I fulfilled my duty to you. This is my one and only pride. It's all you can say. Sorry, Belladonna. Yukichi's starting to realize that the rumors of the disease must have started at Kasugama High School. Still, looks like he doesn't want to accept it as the truth. He just doesn't want to see the people he's grown up with as the type who would do stuff like that. Maya can say whatever she wants, but that underpants gang leader will never understand. They're all thinking about it way too much. I mean, fair. Rushing in there alone isn't going to accomplish anything. Not that I dislike people who do it anyway. I think she kind of relates to it more than she thinks. She is very brash in nature. Yukino is basically the straight man who can also be brash at times when she's pushed over the edge. Alright, what rumors did we... Oh, right, we had a rumor that we got from the dungeon itself. So let's get to Hirasaka. We're gonna have to spread that very specific rumor. Technically, it will make the dungeon last a little bit longer because it'll end up being bigger. But it'll also give us some pretty good rewards. We also got a bunch of other rumors as well. Zodiac's second floor mystery. The second floor of Zodiac is a huge maze, apparently. Need anything else? No, I think we're good. The only thing we can do is try to keep these rumors under control. The rest is up to you. Good luck. Good luck and Godspeed. What if somebody was intentionally altering reality based on the rumors they had heard? And what if that person was the Joker? I'm not so sure about that, though. Oh, they're trying to hypothesize exactly who the Joker is. This really brings back memories. Tamaki and I used to go to the same high school, St. Hermelin. I never would have guessed that she'd end up doing detective work in a place like this. Yeah, now that you mention it, that guy Tadashi also went to Hermelin. So the two of them actually stuck together after all, huh? Yeah. They ended up making up in the... they ended up getting together during the Snow Queen quest. And, yeah, there's a lot of interesting connotations when it comes to these two. That's Mayuzumi, right? Oh, that's Mayuzumi, alright. Even after all these years, she's still as cold as ice. Is that a subtle reference? Not that it matters. I'm a detective, and detectives are lone wolves, unfazed by all that. Yeah, sure, buddy. Looks like Tadashi went and ordered something from the secret menu. Boy, he really stays on top of all that sort of stuff. Well, looks like that weapon was no big deal after all. I mean, something of that level shouldn't be a problem, you know? But still, why did I have to go and fall for a guy like him? It's almost like the writers made me fall in love with him in the first place. Who's the writer's name, after all? Yeah. The writer for Persona 2, or just the early Persona games, is Satomi Tadashi, which is the name that they use for that character who ends up with Tamaki. So basically, the self-insert of the writer wrote himself as falling in love with Tamaki. Kind of a interesting thing he did there. I want to go to the Sumata prison. We didn't actually come back here when we got Maya and Yuki in our party, but I want to see what happens. Ho Ling, they were stupid, all three of them. And I can't help but feel sorry for Lisa, you forced them to do this. You forced them to do the Joker game. You absolutely should feel sorry for them. Michelle, you're terrible. Why won't you just take up that sushi restaurant like your dad wants? Ooh. It's 'cause that job is hard. It's draining. It's too much trouble. I know. I don't want to do anything either. You knew from the first day of class. I didn't have much money. The other moms had all of their fancy clothes. My mom looked all trashy. I felt sorry for my mom, looking the way she did. That's why I wanted to become a doctor. I worked so hard. I wanted to buy my mom some nice clothes. That's all.
Wow.
Mommy, I'm so sorry. I can't work anymore.
Okay, that hits pretty hard.
I wanted to be a boxing champ. I wanted to use these fists to put down anyone who tried to make all of us look foolish. I wanted that once, but now I don't care. It just hurts so much to have a dream that I knew would never come true. I was a fool for believing in it. I'm a pitiful person. I'm rotten to the very core.
Okay, I never actually went back here to listen to these guys again. I didn't know they had so much dialogue. This game has so much dialogue. Basically, after every main event or every dungeon, you can go back to every single location in the game, and every single NPC will have a different dialogue sequence. They will end up changing their dialogue and talking about something else. It's actually quite expansive. The world building in Persona 2, in my opinion, is one of the best I've seen in a JRPG in a long time. It rivals that of even Majora's Mask, which isn't a JRPG, but it has a similar way of how it builds the world. And I really, really am fascinated by just how both of those games handle the entire world and all the characters that you meet up with. Everyone feels alive, basically.
Ikichi is actually a really nice boy. I hope we can catch up to that Joker soon. For the sake of those 3 boys, and for Ikichi too.
Looking after people requires more than strength. It requires a kindness for others. I can tell that Ikichi has it within him. So I'm curious. I am genuinely curious. We have a load of the Velvet Room here. Okay, this is before we fought the principal and before we finished the St. Hermelin High stuff. I am curious what they say when we go to the Sumaru prison. Before that point, they might end up having completely different dialogues. So let's see. Because this would technically be the first time we bring Maya and Yuki here. So Lisa has the same dialogue. What about Maya and Yuki? Oh, okay, they do have the same dialogue, but, it makes sense that they would have the same thing. What does Ikichi say?
All these guys, they called you here, Suo. For me, for my dream, for the gas chamber.
Oh, by the way, his band is called the Gas Chamber. It's not very subtle. You'll know why it's not very subtle later on.
But I couldn't do anything for them. Just you wait, it's my turn now. I'm going to catch that Joker myself, and I'm going to make him turn all your guys back to normal.
How very admirable of you, Ikichi. So yeah, I just wanted to see if there was new dialogue there. It does change, though. It does change after, like, every dungeon here and there. Most places do. I would assume that not everywhere changes its dialogue. Oh yeah, also the people in the town. They will talk about the current rumor that you spread. Basically, yeah, these are the people that spread the rumors, basically. And then if you talk to them again, or if you talk to some of the people, they end up having their own dialogue. Oh wait, they're currently talking about Hirasaka, so that actually makes sense. I've always thought it was a dump. KS High is actually a pretty cool place to chill out, and there's plenty of stuff to do in that area. Okay, yeah. They're currently talking about the next story event, which is Hirasaka. That makes sense. Oh. I got pinged on Discord. 1 second. Oh, yeah, Reverend fell asleep. 1 second. Yeah, I noticed I'm still going to stream. Just going through the dungeon, because I know that's not really exciting for you. Yeah, he's really tired. I understand. But you owe me another stream tomorrow. Or not. Your choice. Yeah, I'm not that harsh. I'm gonna let him decide, and if he doesn't want to stream tomorrow, then I will respect that. Oh yeah, this guy is talking about the labyrinth that we of the rumor that we spread. Yeah. I think it's Eternal Punishment that does this then. In Eternal Punishment, whenever you spread a rumor, even if it's like a super small rumor, like, hey, a shop is selling certain armor sets or stuff, the NPCs around the town will talk about that specific rumor. And then if you talk to them again, they'll mention, like, story important stuff. I heard Kasuga's got a new head honcho. He must be tougher than the gang leader, huh? Oh yeah, and the current big story-related rumor is about the gang leader. I understand. Thanks. You sleep well. I won't do anything story important in this stream. It'll just be dungeon stuff. Good night. Yeah. See, I completely understand why he fell asleep, and it's not really because of the game. It's because he's been awake for like the entire day, and he's been like driving all across Norway and hanging out with a bunch of friends. He was already tired to begin with, so I am okay with him. Well, at least we got through all the story stuff, you know? He fell asleep as soon as we started the dungeon, so I'm perfectly okay with that. So we spread the rumor that this place has now become a labyrinth. The second floor, I believe, has now become a labyrinth, but there's apparently going to be some really good treasure up there. So let's go see if we can find any of that stuff. Also, I really want to rank up Hote so we can get Estoma for our characters. Wait, nope. I didn't mean to do that. Ginkgo. Currently, Edos doesn't really have all of her skills, so she hasn't ranked up completely. But I really want to... Oh, wait. Pixie only has Dia available. Well, at least Maya has Garu. And thankfully, Hote has access to Agi, so we can still use the fusion spell, the fire fusion spell. I do want Ginkgo to go first, though. The reason is because I want her to increase her persona rank. There we go. I love the way the Pixie dances. It's so adorable. Oh wow. Oh, she's learned Frey, which is a nuclear spell, I believe. Nice. It's basically the same thing as Megiddo. They took Almighty and Nuke. Oh wait, actually, it's not the same as Megiddo in this game. Yeah, because Frey's a nuclear element, Megiddo is Almighty element, so there's technically two different ones. Is it, nuclear? Yes, it is. Okay. So yeah, they do have nuclear as its own element. That's, very interesting, Yuki. Oh, also, there's something that I didn't, show off until just now. Everyone has their own starters personas, obviously, and, only the character who started with that persona can use those personas. For some reason, though, Yuki can use Maya's starting persona, Maya. I don't really get why she can do that. She's like the only character in the entire franchise that can use the starter persona of another character. Again, I don't know why. Maybe it's some sort of subtle reason. Maybe like Maya and Yuki are really that close or something. I'm not exactly sure. I'm also trying to figure out, like, should I? Because Yuki has Agi, so I kind of want her to start using Agi. Yeah, I think I'll just keep her on Vesta for now. Please quote me on this, in case anyone knows, but I'm pretty sure all of the minor arcana have great affinity with every character. So if you're worried about, like, Hote having bad affinity with Tatsuya, which will mean that, you know, the SP cost will be higher than it should be, don't fret, because that's not possible. Reverend wants me to explain why everyone went to sleep. Or why he went to sleep. Yeah, he kind of woke up from his nap. Alright. So this is apparently the floor that we changed with the rumor. Should we? I'll grind tarot cards off screen. It's not really something I'd want to do right now. I considered grinding the lovers cards all the way up to 100 cards off screen, but then I realized that's going to take a lot of time. So I'll just wait until we finish this live stream and I'll grind for a couple more tarot cards, because yeah. Nice. I could also just I play off screen, I finish this dungeon, I go to the next dungeon, which I will then be able to encounter higher level demons, which means they will also give me more cards. And then I can make a save state of that, and then load whenever me and Revan get to that point. I could do that. I usually watch this one Let's Player. His name is Mysterious JG, and he has some of my favorite Let's Plays of JRPGs. He usually does that all the time whenever he plays those games. He sometimes plays off-screen to the point where he can start grinding for stuff, because he loves grinding in these types of video games. So I might take a page out of his book and do that. I believe Ginkgo seducing the pixie is what made her interested, which is really weird. And again, who am I to judge Pixie for being bisexual? You know what? You do you, Pixie. You do you. What does Scar usually say? You do you, boo-boo. Yeah. Basically, I say that to the Pixie. A Dia card. Those type of cards are spell cards, which you can give to demons or give to your personas when you summon them, allowing them to gain the spell of whatever that card is. So if we use that in the fusion, or technically they're not fusions or summons, we can give a persona Dia. Not really all that useful, but it's there. And Mega Blaze is still proving to be an amazing fusion spell. Eee! Does Ratatosuke have red hair? Like, red hair combed over one of her eyes. Oh, she has like the emo haircut. You know what? Good for her. It's very stylish. And also 10 years ahead of its time. Zombies. You can't, unfortunately, talk to the zombies. They won't negotiate with you, sadly. Has Lisa learned Dia? Alright, so now we can put her into our fusion spells. This for you, Maya. What is your persona data? 7? Okay, you're pretty close. With Harpy. I kind of want to give you Maya again, though. Just so you can start raising that. Alright. I want to try and max out my starter persona ranks as quick as possible. Also, I apologize if the mic picks up me chewing my sandwich. I haven't eaten all day, so I was hoping to have finished the sandwich before we started the stream, but Revan came back early. Tatsuya, aren't you hungry at all? Well, if we head out, could we go get some ramen by any chance? So now they're starting to lose the effects of their food. Sadly. It doesn't last that long. I believe the bonuses to the food that you can buy lasts for a certain number of steps in a dungeon. In which case, if you want those bonuses to last for the boss dungeon, or the dungeon's boss, you'll want to plan out your route to the boss itself. Wow, they went quick. Nice. Yuki and Tatsuya are really pulling in their weight here. One free tarot card. I mean, oh, hey, it's a scorpion. A tiger? Wait, bull? Person holding a jug of water. Oh, okay. These are all the zodiac signs. This is Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. All 4 of those together. Wow, that's some subtle foreshadowing. Definitely some subtle foreshadowing about something we'll see later on, but I'm gonna make a safe stay right there because I actually want to show that off to Revan. Oh yeah, and the other one is literally just the same 4 things. It's almost like they're trying to tell us that those 4 particular zodiac signs are very important. I can't wait until we get to Eternal Punishment, because in that game, doing the battles will be extremely fast for me. I played a lot of Eternal Punishment on the PS3, and I ended up really getting into the game to the point where I could actually finish battles in just a couple seconds. Because I memorized the buttons I need to press in order to get to the strategy menu. I memorized exactly how to do all that. And in Eternal Punishment, they gave you the ability to go into the fusion spell menu and just press a button and boom! It'll automatically give you all the characters and all their skills to initiate the fusion spell right then and there. So you don't have to like go to the fusion menu, see how to do the fusion spell, and then you'll have to change the order yourself. No, you could literally just go to the fusion spell menu, go to the fusion spell. There's like a button up here that says like set. You press set, and then it automatically has all of your characters use the spells necessary for the fusion. This one you just have to like set it up manually, which is kind of a pain sometimes. Also, Mega Blaze. Wait, yeah. I want it set to wait. I'm not a fan of having them set to active, which means it won't give you the option to confirm it. Now, on one hand, that would cut a couple seconds off of your battle time, because you won't have to like spend a millisecond confirming it. But at the same time, if you end up using a combination for a fusion spell by accident and you have it set to active, then you basically use it and you don't use any of the skills that you were planning on using. I've had that happen a couple times and I never was a fan of that. Do we have Mayo in the party yet? I mean, yeah, we do have Maya in the party. My favorite character, by the way. I stated this in the last part, but she is my favorite character in all of Persona. And probably Shin Megami Tensei as a whole. I can safely say that. Sorry, Tatsuya, I'm really hungry. Say, could we go and grab a burger somewhere? Lisa, I gave you the biggest burger that I could afford. Lisa, stop being so dummy thick. Oh! We got a Persona talk.
Ah, is that a Pixie? Is that Pixie a Persona? I'm jealous. It's true. I, Pixie, became a Persona. How can I become a Persona? I always wanted to be one. Even I, Pixie, do not know.
I like how she's referring to herself in her title.
But if you give these people cards, they can make Personas. And here, take these, they're my cards.
4 lovers cards. Okay. Yeah, so depending on the personas and the relationships of certain demons, you can end up getting a persona talk where a demon and a persona will start conversing with each other. I had to pick... Tatsuya felt hungry. That was the sound of his stomach. You would kind of assume that it was the sound of a tiger, but nope. Is that a map of the world? I don't know, I could kind of make out some locations in the world map, but I'm not so sure. But yeah, I had like 2 pixies talking to each other. Another example would be demons or personas that had relationships in mythology. So like Loki and Thor, for example. You could have like the Loki persona and then you meet up with the Thor as a demon and they will just talk to each other. Let's positive thinking. Oh yeah! Best motto. It's positive thinking. I really should start looking at the map again. And the map is sorta not that good in this game. Oh wait, never mind. It is actually good in this game. I was about to say that the map, it maps out areas that you visited way too big. Like say I'm like right here, which I am, and then when I walk forward, it'll cover this entire area section. But no, it actually just covers where I stepped at, just like Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. So yeah, I can know exactly where I've been. That's good. Because I still need to find the rest of the treasures in these areas. I'd like to take a little coffee break right now. Wait, now's not the time to mention something like that, is it? Yuki still being the straight man. Oh, harpies! I don't think we can get talks from them. What am I doing? I also can't wait until we get to Eternal Punishment because the button layout is... I'm just not really used to using the B button, or circle button if you're playing on the PlayStation. I'm not used to using that button for confirming, and that's just a Japanese thing. Did I just hear a riff at the end of the battle? Now this is a yeah! I missed that in the PSP versions. Like, the results theme is okay, but there's something special about having that extra rift there that just makes the battle all that, like... It makes it like, oh, the battle's finished. Oh yeah, we did it. It gives that sense of gratitude. Alright, Maya, we're gonna have to check your Persona rank after this. We're doing pretty good, though. Literally nothing is a challenge to us at the moment. We're doing tons of damage with that fusion spell, and that's mostly because Tatsuya's technique stat is extremely high. I basically been doing nothing but technique at this point. Oh, also, here's a returning character from Persona 1! And my has she grown. Okay, you can't see the boobs in this version. That's only in the PSP version. But the official artwork of Trish here is like, Jesus, she grew. Passing through the world requires a little give and take. Oh wait, this is your first time here, right? Well, technically not Yukino's first time. I should introduce myself. I'm Trish. I'm the fairy that protects this healing fountain. I'll heal whatever wounds you might have. So yeah, if you remember Trish, she is the money-grubbing fairy from Persona 1 that we would encounter every now and then in a random room. She would offer to heal up our entire party for an impossible amount of money. Or not impossible per se, but a large amount. A guardian fairy who protects the pond and annoys people about money. The truth is that she was banished from the fairy realm and is unable to return. Let's just hope that Denzel Crocker never finds this room. It's not free, of course. Passing through the world requires a little give and take. You can recover if you get the cash. If you get a little bling bling. Guys, let's see how much she's going to ask us for. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was, but no, I don't want to. Patience isn't a virtue if it gets you killed, you know. Go ahead and die then, you tightwad. Well done. You came here for no reason then? This is unacceptable! Get out! I'm curious to see what Yuki has to say about this. This is called the Healing Fountain. If we pay enough money, Trish will heal us up. The prices that she charges are pretty steep. Is that really a fairy? She seems even crueler than the demons. Yeah? Who is this girl? She's so cute! Just wait until you see her prices. So that door was actually connected to this room? What kind of place is this anyway? Oh, also, I think those are like the tarot cards up there? No, those are like backgrounds of skies and an aurora borealis for some reason. Okay. Oh, like a solar system. Okay. They look cool. I thought they were the Arcana cards, but no. Can we name Maya into Mayo in a channel? Unfortunately, you can't name Maya in that game, and that saddens me. It does make sense though, because she is already an established character at that point. But still, I would have loved to have named her in that game. I may or may not have named her Mayo. Mayo Avocado will be her new name. I tried to think of like something that can be food related but also sounds like a motto. And yeah, that is totally it. No. Mayo almonds. Because I'm pretty sure avocado wouldn't fit. Dang, I know I'm hungry. Hey, 2 ranks up. I love seeing that. It's either 2 ranks up or modification ability. Those are the ones that I usually love seeing. Whoa, what are these? It's like a woman. That kind of looks like one of those mazes you get from Eden Diners, where you have to like go into a giant circle maze and try to get to the center. That just looks like a woman in a white dress to me. And that still looks like a giant coin. Did I actually go in the right direction? No, I didn't. Tatsuya, I blame you. I blame you for getting me confused. And still no new demons. Like, Harpy was the only one that was new. Maya, how is your Persona rank doing? Persona rank 5. Wow, okay. She isn't doing so hot. So, let's use an offensive spell. Bufu. Might as well. Oh wow, that does some good damage. Then again, these were the same enemies we were fighting in the school. And yeah, we can totally kill off Ratatosuke with one hit now. Pixie! Goodness, Pixie. Why didn't Maya get those rank ups? Well, I guess that means that Pixie is now max rank, right? Because she got a lot. And, oh yeah, she's max rank. And a very special thing about the Pixie persona in this game is that it gives you extremely high luck. So if you, say, want to have a character with extremely high luck, then go with Pixie. Yeah, Lisa's luck stat is now 31. Jeez, that's like the highest stat we have on any character at this point. Impressive. And the logic for character stats in this game is... I don't know the exact equation, but it basically involves the persona's stats and the character's stats. And there's like an equation, I think like there's a divide somewhere. And then that's your total amount of stats that you have in battle. Ote currently still has Agi and Maha Agi though. Personal data. Yeah, he's barely rank 3. Well, we haven't been doing much battles, so... that makes sense. But I want a Stoma. I want a Stoma as soon as possible. Oh, right. Freeze. That's a thing. Bufu and Zio, or Gio as this game calls it, have the same basic status effects of freeze and shock. Unfortunately, unlike Shin Megami Tensei 1 SNES version, you can't abuse freeze and shock on bosses. I don't think any boss is weak to freeze or shock. I think it's literally just a random encounter thing. Which is sad because I loved abusing that in SMT1. And I'm also sad that I can't really abuse it in the GBA version either. Wait, we have a staff room here. I heard about the secret club, but it's all just so weird. I mean, they have clubs at school, but we're there all the time, you know? What exactly did this town get so... when exactly did this town get so strange? Probably around the time when rumors were becoming reality. Doesn't seem like Ikiji's here. He'll be in trouble if we don't find him quickly, huh? An assembly hall, huh? But what kind of assembly? Looks like they were called here by someone, but I'm still pretty curious about it. Also, they're wearing really weird masks. Well, not having any leg hair anymore is fine. It's nice, but is it really necessary to have to get rid of it to enter the assembly? It's such a pain, you know? In the bottom of the boxed lunch I bought at the convenience store, I found an invitation card. I was shocked. Am I being watched? Yesterday, somebody stuck the invitation card in my bag. It's like somebody's watching me. Seems weird, but the meeting's mandatory. If you don't go, there's rumors of that happening. So I got no I got no clue but to go. No choice but to go. I have no choice. All right. So apparently people are being forced into these meetings. Otherwise, quote unquote, that will happen to them. Interesting. Just another mystery to all this. Okay, looks like we've explored everything. Let's head to the top. I'm still miffed that Lisa won't be the waifu for this run. Sorry! But you know, whenever they give us the option to romance a guy, you know I'm going for that. And I do personally like Lisa. In fact, I like every single character in this game. But I feel like it's a lot more interesting if Lisa and Tatsuya don't actually end up together. I can talk about this because Revan isn't here, so I won't spoil him about anything. But yeah, I personally find it more interesting that Lisa and Tatsuya don't end up together at the end of the game. Well, for extra reasons they can't end up together, but for a basic explanation. I feel like it handles Lisa's growth a lot more with her not having the boy of her dreams and her having to accept that and realize that that's not the focus of her, that shouldn't be the focus of her entire life. Also, these are hangman demons. Zafon. I think we might have encountered these guys in the school, but they were extremely rare. Yeah, because I remember encountering them off screen, by the way. Maya is such an interesting persona. She has like giant leather plates over her sleeves. I always found her really cool looking. All the personas in this game are really cool looking. Oh wow, he survived. That was unfortunate. Let's use a fire fusion then, of just these two. But yeah, I find the starter personas really cool looking in Persona 2 Innocent Sin and Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. But if we're talking about the basic personas that you can just get from the Velvet Room, Persona 2 Innocent Sin wins by a landslide. The unfortunate thing about Eternal Punishment is that this is the stairway down. I was supposed to go to the one that leads upward. Okay. The unfortunate thing about Eternal Punishment is that it uses a lot of recolored sprites for the personas. When in this game, they decided to go very, they decided to give all the personas their own sprites and have them be as close to the actual S&T designs as possible. You have like Seten Taishi, for instance, who looks exactly like he does in other games. You know, he's a giant gold superhero man with red flaming wings on his feet. And then you go to Eternal Punishment where he's just a guy in a robe with a stick. And then there's like 3 other personas that have that exact same sprite, but they're just different colors. Another example is Guden Bolsti, one of my favorites for a while. In this game, he is a giant pig because he's supposed to be the pig man from Journey to the West. So he's a giant pig, a giant fat pig with a large mallet in his hand that also doubles as a staff and has a mask over his head. He kind of has a leather mask that makes it kind of look like Leatherface. It's really interesting, very horror-inducing. And oh wait, I'm sorry. That's an example of Eternal Punishment having a better sprite. Because in this game, he's just a very tiny piggy bank. Yeah, he's just a piggy bank. A golden piggy bank. And Eternal Punishment gives him that really horror-inducing sprite. This feeling, it's Ikiji, isn't it? Suo, Ikiji's calling out to us. He's just ahead. That actually makes sense, plus Maya's canon anyways. I don't think she's canon. I'm one of those people who actually don't ship Maya and Tatsuya. For one thing, because of the age difference. Even though, I really have no problem with age differences, especially since Tatsuya is like 18. So I don't really have an issue with the age difference. I have an issue with just their relationship. Because Maya is supposed to be, I guess, sort of... without spoiling anything in the future, Maya's like the big sister figure in this particular party at the moment. Her and Yukino, because they're the adults. And so I always saw Tatsuya and Maya's relationship as more of like a brother-sister dynamic. I don't really see them as a couple, even in Eternal Punishment. Which is why, whenever I play Eternal Punishment, I always choose the options that doesn't have her be in a relationship with Tatsuya. There's some weird music playing in the background. That is very strange. Also, there's a really cool looking bouncer here. Also, he's a black guy, which is pretty rare in Japan. Hey, yo, man, if you want to be our brother, you gotta have to bring a mask. Alright, so apparently we have to find a mask in order to get in there. Also, what is this artwork on the wall? That looks like something Kazuma Kaneko would make. I noticed the face and the way it's structured, but I don't think that's anyone we know. And as far as I've done when it comes to research, Kazuma Kaneko has never made artwork that looks like that, of that particular character. Very interesting. But going back to my topic on Maya and Tatsuya, whenever I play Eternal Punishment, I always choose the decisions that doesn't have them being together. And something fell in the background somehow. I don't know what fell. That was weird. But yeah, I am personally more of a fan of her and Katsuya ending up together. Not only because I really love Maya and Katsuya just as characters in general, but I just think it's really cute. Their dynamic is adorable, and every time he talks to Maya, he just ends up blushing. Miss Amano. Katsuya is like one of the best characters in Eternal Punishment. Right next to Tatsuya and all of his development, and I've always been a fan of the Persona 1 characters that show up in that game. Speaking of Persona 1, we have another St. Hermelin High student over here, and a very special reference, a Karakazaka High uniform. This guy is wearing the Karakazaka High uniform, the blue blazer with the striped pants. That's the same school that Tamaki went to in SNTF. So they actually do take place in the exact same universe. Oh, I forgot to take the mask they gave me. I thought I'd be in trouble, but I was saved by the one in that cardboard box. Hey, we got a mysterious mask, and we can use that to get into the room now. I didn't want to have to go to the assembly, but I'll just think of it as a free ticket to a party. I was concerned about my big mouth, but I toned it down a bit. Yeah, so more people being forced to go to this assembly. This is your first assembly, huh? The rumor is that it's the first day for everyone who was assembled. Did you give the card they sent you to the lady to get your mask, so you can participate? You do know that you can't enter the secret club without a lady, huh? So there's a lady in charge of this place. That is going to be the next save state I make. There we go. I'm making save states, so the next stream that we do tomorrow, which will have me and Revan in it, I can show them off. I can show off all these important details. That dumb gang leader isn't here either. He's really... We have established that I cannot read today, that I am apparently very tongue-tied. He really is causing trouble for the rest of us. How can he be that selfish? Lisa, throughout this entire game we've gone through so far, you have been nothing but selfish and talking smack about every single person. It's a really good thing that you have a persona, otherwise we probably would have ditched you at this point. A lady? A mask? Cards? Something smells fishy about this. Something's definitely going on here.
I'm worried about Ikiji. We really need to get into that secret club somehow. What about you, Yuki? Suo, you can handle a sword, right? I had a friend who was good with swords a long time ago, but you seem to be just as good as him. You're probably confident enough to fight with your bare hands, huh? She's talking about Fita from Persona 1, or the main protagonist of Persona 1. Are you confident enough to fight with your bare hands? Yeah, sure, okay. Just as I thought. So how about this? Next time, let's try contact together, okay? And with that dialogue option, we can now do something with Yukiko. Oh my god. I never thought I'd do that. Wow. I called her Yukiko. As a fan of Persona 2, I am ashamed. Yukino. That's her name. Yukino. We can do a special contact option with Yukino in battle when it's just the two of us. One second, because I'm really holding in a cough here. Okay, there we go. That was weird. So, yeah. You can get very special contact options with characters at certain points in dungeons or even in the overworld just by talking to them. This is technically a missable contact option, so if you don't talk to Yuki there, or if you give her the wrong answer, then you won't be able to do this particular contact option. So let's try it out. Tatsuya and Yuki both prefer action instead of talk. Ginko's unrequited love. And it will stay that way for the entire game. Since Revan isn't here, I will say it. Mommy, sorry. Suo, do you know what the best way for people like you and I to communicate? It's all in the fists. Are you ready? Let's go for it. It just fades to black and they punch him.
You left me with no response. You children are so frightening.
What happens if we just scold them? Hey, you can't do that. I never said it was okay. How utterly pathetic. Oh. It's not in my nature to talk smack to demons, but what can I say? I'm just good at it. Bring it on. That's punching them, not talking smack to them. Well, we got them angry. I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Unfortunately, they are so weak at this point that they're barely doing any damage to us. Although they are ganging up on Maya. Oh, she has... Ooh, Medea! Sweet. Alright. That's a really good spell to have at this point in the game. Especially since we could basically start every battle with her using Medea. Game? What the... Okay, that was weird. Let me go back. Okay, so this is a weird glitch that I have encountered every now and then when I play Persona 2. For some reason, sometimes the battle will force you to skip characters' turns. So I had Maya set up for Medea at the beginning, but she didn't use it at all. She basically just skipped her entire turn. That was a little weird, but that isn't the first time it's happened to me. Usually it's happened in boss battles. And thankfully, it's never caused me to lose a boss battle. Not even in Eternal Punishment. Man, I am really missing Eternal Punishment's animation skip feature. And we learned Tsukikaja again. Nice. So yeah, that's the whole thing with Yukino. Has Hote learned... Dang it. Confirm button! Okay, Hote has not learned Estoma yet.
Cloud of dust. It's the cloud of darkness' very lame cousin. Have we technically explored every single portion of this dungeon yet? Oh, nightmare.
Wow, humans. I have a question, actually. Why is the sky blue?
The angels use blue paintbrushes? Okay, now I'm just having a picture in my head of all the angels just floating into the sky, like Ramael, Victor, Azael. They're just in the sky with giant paintbrushes, and they're just painting everything. The world is apparently a simulation.
Those angels are just a bunch of bird brains.
That's where you cue in the sitcom laughter. Goodness.
Could I go to school too?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Wow, I am really lucky with this nightmare. It always catches me off guard.
Don't treat me like a kid.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You can't be serious.
I mean, I said I was sorry. How old is she? Oh wait, she's a demon. She's like 1,000 years old. Okay. I mean, fair. I won't blame you for being mad at me at that point. New year, I joined the moment you start talking about turns being skipped. Let me tell you, this bug or mechanic got me killed multiple times. Dang, man, then you probably had worse luck than I did. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't get why that happens, but it just does. Probably doesn't happen in the PSP version, though. Mostly because the PSP version has a completely different battle mechanic. And I've already stated this before in previous parts, but I'm not really a big fan of how the PSP version handles its battle system. They turned it into a turn-based RPG, a classic turn-based RPG where you choose everyone's turns and then initiate the battle. When in this game, you can just go through everyone's turns and whenever you want and just customize one person at a time, which saves a lot of finagling throughout the battle because you can just press the B button, customize one person's turn, and then boom, continue the battle just like that. Did you finish Eternal Punishment? Yeah, actually. That is my favorite game of all time, so I have finished it more than once. And that is the game that I have encountered that glitch in a lot. Still more harpies and DJs. That is a sentence that I never thought I would say in my life, but here we are. Only in Persona 2. That's a lot of damage. Hey, Pixie. We may just end up getting Pixie's luck stat all the way up to 99 at this rate. If we just keep using her. Let's see. It was around 53 the last time I checked, and now it is at 59. That's not so bad. Pixie could be better. There's that maze again. That coin maze, or that circular maze that you see on the menus at drive-in diners. Ooh, these are rare enemies. Phantoms. Devils. Let's discuss with them. What are they? Oh, we don't know their personality yet. So I'm going to just assume that they enjoy flirts. The game decided 6 times in a row to change my party's turns, and that killed me 4 times on the metal tree. You had that happen on probably the hardest boss in the entire game. Jesus Christ, I feel sorry for you. We got the guts. Oh my god, they actually liked it. Okay. Can't decide whether or not I want to send these phantoms to horny jail. Later. After I get all of my cards.
That's a problem. There's nothing really to say, huh?
Oh, right. If you get them both happy and interested at the same time, you only get yen. Dang it. Oh, I just wanted to get cards. And the girls are like, well, that was a waste of time. Alright, looks like that's it. Oh my god, are those lava lamps? I just noticed that. Man, that is old school. Alright, well, we've explored the entire dungeon. Like I said earlier, before Revan left, I just wanted to go through the entire dungeon so we can be ready for tomorrow's live stream, where I will continue with him and just, you know, go through the dungeon and continue with the story. So today's going to be a very small live stream. If anything, it's currently 6:20 where I am, so probably don't have enough time to stream more Shin Megami Tensei 1. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it for today, and we'll stream Persona 2 tomorrow, earlier, hopefully. We'll stream it a little bit earlier, and also Shin Megami Tensei 1, I will stream that on Wednesday. Depending on whether or not Revan will stream more Persona 2 with me. But yeah, I'm going to make the save right here, and I'm going to be playing a little bit off screen. I'm going to get past the next story section and get to the next dungeon, so I can then grind for extra tarot cards that I can use for fusions next time. Got caught off guard 6 times seeing Lala attacking instead of Maya to form fusion spells. Yeah. I don't know how exactly to solve that glitch, because honestly, it's only happened like a couple times for me, and it never repeated after the first time it was done. So, I don't know what to tell you there. The game kind of has a couple of problems here and there, but the battle system for these games, I personally really enjoy them, but I know that there's a lot of people that aren't really fans of it. I don't care what anyone says, though, the PSP version of Innocent Sin has a worse battle system than this game. And that's strictly just because of the fact that you have to go through every single person's turn before continuing a battle. It just slows down battles and makes things last so long. But I'll complain more about that next time. Thank you all for joining. I will end the stream here. So yeah, look forward to more Persona 2 Innocent Sin tomorrow. See you then.